Good morning, student. This is your computer class. Today we learn chapter number 5, Internet Services. Firstly, I want to tell you about the what is Internet. Internet is a combination of two words: interconnected, and network. In other words, it is a collection of interconnecting computer networks from around the world. Got it? In this chapter, we learn about Internet, history of Internet, netiquette, Internet services, ways to connect to the Internet, dial-up, broadband and wireless. Okay? So let's begin. Today's life has become easier and you should thank to the immense contribution in the field of Internet technology that made communication and information sharing so simple. Internet has completely changed the way you communicate, and made your life easier and more convenient. You can use internet not only to communicate or in instant message, send pictures or videos and share a live moment with a friend or family around the world, but also do business, make new friends and know different cultures, search information, study, shop and others, a pizza or monthly grocery. Okay, now internet, I already told about the internet. Now internet is the shorthand from the form of international network or interconnecting networks. It is sometimes referred as the net. Sometimes, okay. It is a huge network of computers around the world or a global network of interconnecting computers, where one computer can be connected to any other computer in part of the world. Hence, it is a network of networks. Okay, it contains billions of web pages created by people and companies from around the world on all kinds of topics. The internet also has thousands of services and that help make life more convenient. Okay, now come on history of the internet. By the early 1960s, computer manufacturers had begun to use semiconductor technology in commercial products. They used both methods of processing, conventional batch processing and time sharing, which allowed a computer's resource to be shared in succession with multiple users. Okay, the processing was done so quickly that it appeared that each system is dedicated to a user. This led to the idea of sharing computer resources over an entire network. Got it? The first step was via the US Department of Defense in ARPANET, Advanced Research Projects Agency, ARPA. Okay. It established its first network connection on October 29, 1969. First network connection. Okay. It was one of the first general purpose computer networks. Okay, in the United States, it became a vital infrastructure for the computer science research community. The internet resulted from the effort to connect various research networks in the United States and Europe. DARPA, Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, formerly ARPA, established a program to investigate the interconnecting of varied networks and called the program Internet. It was based on the new concept of networking. In October 1972, a successful demonstration of the ARPANET was organized at the International Computer Communication Conference, IEEE. This was the first public demonstration of this new network technology of the public. Okay, now more. Winton Gray Cerf, American computer scientist who is considered one of the founders of the internet. In 2004, he won the AM Turing Award, the highest honor in computer science for his pioneering work on internet. Got it? Now, ways to connect to the internet. The type of connection and the internet speed depends on type of hardware and ability of internet signal. The method of connecting to the internet depends on the location, type of the hardware provided by the internet service provider or ISP. Internet service provider, ISP. Okay. With changing technology, modern devices are designed to establish faster connection. The main methods of connecting to the internet are as follows. First is dial-up connection. Dial-up connection allows you to connect your computer to the internet over a telephone line. Okay, you can establish an online connection only when you need it. Dial-up connection use a device known as modem. Okay, modem. It acts as an interface between your computer and the telephone line. Modem works as a modulator and demodulator also. It decodes the signal it receives over the phone line. The modem then sends the decoded signal to your computer. Okay, got it, student? A modem also translates requests from your computer also. It does so by converting them into a code that the receiving machine can understand. Okay, student. For setting a dial-up internet connection, following are required: a computer system, an external modem, a telephone landline, services of a local ISP. To establish a dial-up connection, follow these steps. Step number 1, connect your computer to the modem. This is computer, then connect to modem, and then internet. This is the dial-up connection. Connect the modem to your phone line. Start the special program that enables the modem to request a connection. Here the computer enables the modem to make a call to a specific number provided by the ISP. The internet connection gets established. Okay. Now broadband connection. The broadband internet service is the most popular method of connecting to the internet. It allows you to transmit data at higher access speeds than a dial-up connection. Got it? Higher access speed. Okay. Based on the connection medium used, a broadband connection can be one of the following types. First is digital subscriber line, DSL. DSL helps you to connect to the internet through an existing phone line. Here a cable modem is used to receive signals. The modem then connects with a network card installed in the computer. Hence you require a traditional phone line and a router to transmit data. A standard DSL connection features the internet speeds of 120K to 8 Mbps. Got it, student? This is its speed. Now digital subscriber line, DSL connection. This is the DSL connection. This is the computer, then modem, then this is the phone line ball jack, phone line splitter, phone line filter, and this is the phone, and this is the Ethernet cable. Got it? Now cable broadband. Cable broadband services are often offered by local cable TV providers. Cable TV lines are used in data transmission. These have the same coaxial wiring as those transferring TV signals. It can transfer up to 152 Mbps of data. Okay. Now satellite connection. A satellite connection is the slowest from the broadband connection. Such a connection is possible due to transmission of satellite TV signals. These signals connect a computer to the internet. It uses a satellite dish to connect to the satellite. Got it? Now wireless connection. A wireless internet connection uses radio frequency to transfer data signals. It offers very high internet speed. It is one of the most popular methods of accessing the internet today. Got it, student? This is the internet, then modem, then connected to wireless router, and this is the laptop, and this is the desktop wireless connection. Okay. Mobile internet. It allows a smartphone user to connect to the internet using the ISP of his mobile network. Okay, mobile has also ISP code. Okay, the speed generally varies between 3G and 4G. G in 3G and 4G, it stands for the generation of cellular network. Got it, student? This is the generation of cellular network. Now hotspot is a wireless internet connection for short distance. For the short distance hotspot. Okay, student? It can be established between two mobile phones or one mobile phone and a computer system also. Got it? Now next is, thank you, student. Now next topic I will provide you in next PDF. Okay, next video. Thank you, student. Stay home and stay safe.